Oh, hello there. Well, see, now you're here. I'm guessing you're all going to hear a story. Well, I got one for you. See, this is a story about a father and a son. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, stop it and pay attention. Yeah, right, I'm talking to you. Right there in the back. Put your phone away. Now, this father and son, they're traveling westward over the Americas to the western part of the Americas. You see. Now on these travels, this father and son here, they ran themselves into a little problem. And that's the story I'm going to tell you today. Now you see, this little problem they run into is going to alter their lives extremely. One more than the other in particular, but so here's the thing. On the trail, it was dangerous to have the cattle out at night. So what they did was they had guards to protect the cattle. You see. So one of these guards was the father in this story, which I'm telling. And the father, well, here you can see for yourself. We have to play stickball today. One guy hitting the noggin with a rock. Is he gonna be alright? Hope so. Couldn't stop laughing, honestly. Well, it must have been funny just watching him collapse to the floor. They actually hopped a little bit. Oh. Before he hit the ground. Skater, you couldn't stop barking! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess you get what you get. That was just your little look of the bond between the father and his son. So I mentioned that this father was a god. Well, one night on god duty, well, you can have a look and see for yourself.
It's mighty cold out here. Think I might get myself a blanket. I'm nice and cozy now, thanks to this warm blanket.
Gotcha, you Indian. Now what you're about to see here is somewhat disturbing and graphic and just plain wrong. So, if there are any small children in the room, pay close attention. So let me see if you got me so far. This your father and son, they're traveling west, and on their travels, they had to guard the cattle because it's dangerous to keep the cattle outside at night. And so, when they're guarding the cattle, when he was guarding the cattle, you see, he got cold, so he went and grabbed a blanket. It was blue. And now he was all warm and cozy from the blanket. And his son, you see, he thought that his father was an Indian. You see, because the father was wearing the blanket over his head, and it was dark outside. It was hard to see, and it made him look like an Indian. You see. So his son instinctively shot the Indian, thinking that the Indian was an Indian, but in fact it was his father, who was not an Indian. But he didn't know that, you see. So you see, he went and killed his father. He killed his own father, if you didn't get that part already. So after killing his father, he later found out that it was his father, and this made him very upset. He was in shock for days. It was really bad, you see. So I hope y'all enjoyed this storytelling that I've told, and don't go around shooting your fathers now. And this has been a little history lesson on the Westward Travels, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, and y'all have a good day now.